America as a whole, we've felt safe for so long. We got used to it. We got distracted. And then, I don't know, maybe you can say they were a good thing. These riots, they woke everybody up. They woke everybody up that the jungle ain't that far away from your city streets. The wild, it's not that far gone. We have these Antifa guys murdering Trump supporters in the streets of Portland. We have these Black Lives Matter guys murdering people, looting, arson all over the place. The wild is right here. You just forgot about it. I just forgot about it. They were a great wake up to what is still out there. Always, real danger is out there. And because of that, I think it wins Donald Trump the election. I do. Joe Biden, I mean, this is quite an admission.
I grew up in a neighborhood where the guys I grew up in my working class neighborhood either became cops, firefighters, or priests. I wasn't qualified to be any one of them. I have had overwhelming support from police my whole career up until this year, as your husband will tell you.
Up until this year. You're not supposed to say the quiet part out loud, Joe. Up until this year, not a single major law enforcement agency has come out in support of Joe Biden. And setting Joe Biden aside, that means the American people see the Republicans as being on the side of the police and the Democrats as very much not. I don't know if that can be overcome. You know, another reason I think that, I see these numbers of people who are moving out of these states, and it's staggering. It's no longer something people were just talking about of, you know what? I can't wait for these California business owners to get tired of the taxes and move on. You know, we've all talked about that forever. They're just going to move on at some point in time. Well, check the news. They're moving on. They're moving out of New York City, New York State in general, California, other blue places, and they're moving out in droves. I've told you before, moving companies in New York City are turning people away, turning away business because they simply can't move them. Oh, yeah, now you need moved? Yeah, call someone else. Yeah, I genuinely mean that. Call somebody else. You know how stunning that is? That's where we are right now. Minneapolis, have you seen the real estate market up there? Already up 18% over last year. 18%. They're leaving. Even people who have previously taken all the big city liberal crap you have to swallow if you're going to live in one of these places, safety being removed, that's what actually got them out. Safety is what moves people. People will seek it out always, and until they find it, they don't settle. And the Biden police reform ideas, they are not what America wants to hear right now.
The cops are like kind of like school teachers. Everything lands on their desk, no matter what it is. Whether it's a child that's in trouble on the street, or whether it's somebody who has a mental problem, or someone who's robbing a bank. And you can't expect them to have all this broad knowledge to how to handle everything. They need more help. They need more money, as a matter of fact. But in the meantime, what we have to do is make sure there is, quote, it sounds, all the tough guys are going to say it's a silly word, sensitivity training, understanding other cultures, know what people are like, what they're thinking about, how they act, what is consistent with the culture that they're from. It's important we know that. We're a nation of immigrants. We're a nation that's so diverse. And it's very difficult to make sure police officers are trained enough to be able to know what to expect in a community.
Sensitivity training? Nation of immigrants? Diverse? What does any of that have to do with things like Jacob Blake, armed with a deadly weapon? There because there's a warrant out for his arrest for felony sexual assault of a minor. Which culture is that? Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.